So, I've just reserved the Model 3. Get in. Why did I do that? Watch and find out. So I thought I'd script this video saying as this is one of the things that YouTube suggests in their creator help section. I'll take it out with me as I'm out and about today. I'm also using this SJCAM for most of the shooting today. It's what I call me GoPro clone, me cheap GoPro clone. What I used in the past was it shoots stop mob files, which I thought were compatible with my video editing software. That is until I read an online article saying that apparently it's not updated automatically in the latest version of Windows, which is kind of strange because you get spoiled with these latest operating systems expecting everything to be updated automatically, don't you? And this is all coming from a guy who used to work in IT as well. Stop start technology. Yeah, the car was turned off, but that's because I just stopped with the stop start technology. Let's get going again then, eh? So yeah, heading up to Cramlington, yeah, to go to this Cramlington food festival thing with the family and that, so God knows what that's all about. Hopefully lots to eat there, num num num. But yeah, I'll try and get fit the rest of this vlog into that and what I've got to cover with Model 3. Tell YouTube where we're going.
We're going to Food Festival!
Food Festival, alright. Food Festival, alright.
Which is in Cramlington.
In Cramlington.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just know I can't resist donuts, so especially when they're hot out of the fryer. Look at that. tight parking spaces there.
It is.
This is a narrow car now.
Yep.
Actually, if you're driving something like a Tesla. A massive wide thing.
Yeah. It's like YouTube, like a Tesla burning off everybody.
With a stripped out one.
But yeah.
Very much for the race, or the street racing cars, weren't they?
Yeah.
Drag races.
That one boy wanted a rematch.
Aye, because he said, oh, that bit of road's damp.
Yeah.
You knew there was goddamn water down there, that's why you put me in that lane.
Shit. I took that lane because it felt better.
You took that lane in a goddamn all-wheel drive. You can. I got more interior in that bitch than you got in there.
So, yeah, I've put your reservation down for a Model 3. Just think about that.
Yeah. The main thing that clinched it for me was the fact that there is a long-range version with 330 miles of range, or thereabouts, which probably is around about a good 200 miles in real world terms, 250 maybe. That's what clinched it for me, because that would be more than sufficient to do a full shift as a taxi driver. And I also think 330 was more than the original 85, S85 rear-wheel drive Model S. I think that was only like 289 or was it 310 or something, or 30? It was just around about 300 anyway. So yeah, it's given the same kind of range in the Model 3 long range version as the original 85 Model S. So the other thing that clinched it for me was the fact that obviously it's a much smaller car than the Model S, and the thing that put me off a Model S as a taxi is some of the really narrow streets I have to get the car up and down in this part of the world. Looks like I'm going to end up going down a narrow street looking for a rapid charger. Oh, look at how narrow that is. I think I might have to mount the curb just to get down there. Holy crumbs, look at that. Yeah. Oh, this has got to be... Oh dear me, squeeze between the 4x4 there. I'm no wonder you're beeping. You freaking seen this street? Jesus. Yeah, I know you're beeping. My God. Places the sat-nav send you. Thank God there's a pathway here, I would never have gotten along. Holy crap. Being here, don't blame you. Freaking hell, man. Well done, Tesla. Your Garmin sat-nav sent us up Pooh Creek without a rifle butt to paddle with. Yeah, picking people up from on the avenues in Ashington and that sort of thing. I mean, doing that in a Model S, and you paid all that money for it, and just, you know, they're getting in and out and they're bashing the doors into the street walls because the streets are so narrow. At least the Model 3 is a lot smaller car. The other thing is the energy usage. I mean, you've got the long range version, which is going to be a much smaller battery than even the basic Model S. I think the basic one now is a 75 kilowatt hour battery. It's going to be, what, around about 70 kilowatts for the higher range one, maybe it's less, 65, 70. Probably going to come down to, you know, it's obviously going to be a lot more efficient than the Model S. It's going to be like kind of Nissan Leaf Hyundai Ioniq efficiency in the kilowatt hours per mile. Yeah, that was another factor I was thinking of, especially if I'll be charging it a lot at home. Oh, I'll be getting more miles per my home kilowatt. Or if I'm using an electricity thing, I'll be getting more miles per the 17 pence a kilowatt. So I'd probably have to change my energy supplier to them if I had an electric car again, just so I could use their rapid chargers, their chargeable chargers or whatever, for 17 pence a kilowatt instead of paying the £3 connection charge, which I have to pay now.
The rest of this video has been brought to you by the power of Brexit Energy Drink.
Brexit Energy. So we've got SJCAM out again. Hopefully the exposure's turned down now. And hopefully those forces aren't big white blobs in the background. You can see them properly over there. I might have to get myself another mic for this thing. I've underutilised it with the fact that it wasn't compatible with my video editor because of the being in the .mov file, until obviously I updated the Windows drivers. So I'm getting a Model 3. It's probably going to take a long time to get it, nearly 2 years, but that's good because I've had this Dacia Logan LPG conversion for about 1.5 years now, so that'll give me a good bit of use out of this before the Model 3 comes. But we're talking about 18 months, 2 years plus for my Model 3, but at least I'm in the queue now. I know it's a very big long queue.
Yeah, it's a big long queue, but at least I'm in it now and we'll eventually get one. I did see some of the shots during the delivery event, and the fact that there's the leg room in the front and everything. The only other thing I want to see is the boot and the front. How much room is there in there? Because it's obviously a lot smaller. The front, is there any room in the front? Is there going to be anything in there? Is it just going to be a tiny little cubby hole? We've not seen anything of the front yet, and we've not seen anything of the boot. So that would be the other consideration for me as a taxi driver. This thing's got a huge freaking boot. What's it going to be like, the luggage space in the Model 3? But that's about it for this little vlog post. Again, if you'd just like to click subscribe on my channel, go to my channel banner and click on Cliff's book icon to take you to my books page on Amazon, and buy some of the books on there. They'll help me pay for my Model 3. And like the video as well, and tell other people about it. Yeah, get people to subscribe my channel and whatever. It all helps. I've got plans to go down to London soon and pick up an S875 and do a trip up to Newcastle and back in 24 hours with it. It'll be like, I think I'm going to call it a Tesla Model S75 range test, something a bit like my Nissan Leaf range test video. Nothing else to say after that, but thanks again for watching. Catch you next time.